Hey everyone out there, it's your girl E back with another video, and this video is a two-part video. It is two parts in one video. It is an astrology as well as a reading video, okay? And basically, in this video, we're going to be going over the Pisces solar eclipse coming up on April 8th, 2024. Disclaimer, I am a sidereal astrologist, okay? So the placements are a bit different from what mainstream media is used to, okay? And then also another disclaimer, I had already recorded the reading in advance, and this reading I decided not to pull no cards, just straight up just channel the messages, okay? So I just want to make you guys aware of that. Also, if you would like a sidereal natal chart reading from me, you can access that on my website at www.eternalrulers.com, as well as my other services I have up on my page. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. So I have the chart pulled up right in front of me, and like I said before, this total solar eclipse is happening in the constellational sign of Pisces, and Pisces is the sign of the dreamer, the sign of compassion, sensitivity, extreme sensitivity, and psychic ability. And what I'm getting from this is that this is going to be, how can I put it? Like, it's like this procrastination energy in the air for the most part, at least for the first 3 months after the eclipse. It's this procrastination energy. Now, because this eclipse is happening in the sign of Pisces, we have to take a look at where Jupiter is in the chart, and Jupiter happens to be transiting the sign of Aries. Jupiter is the plane of expansion, of growth, of luck and fortune. So we may be seeing people like try their luck. Fair to say, Aries is a very energy that is like, I get risk management energy, right? It's like risk management energy. And this is how I know that, this is how I know, not to get off subject, but this is how I know that Mercury is getting close to Pisces, because y'all just heard me just stumble over my words. Okay? But yeah, risk management. Aries is also the sign of do it. Just get up and do it. And I'm seeing like, it's like, I don't know why I keep channeling why when I'm reading a chart, but it's like, just get up and do it. People are just going to get up and do their dreams. Okay, whatever vision that the collective has for their life, they're just going to get up and do. And it's like figuring it out along the way. Okay. The moon in Pisces is really, I'm seeing a lot of dreams, prophetic dreams is what I'm getting with the moon in Pisces energy. It's giving a lot of, I would not be surprised if people publicly got up on the internet or before the public talking about they had a prophetic dream and it was revealed to them that this took place and that took place. Like, I honestly can see that with this eclipse being in Pisces. Also with Venus being in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces, it'd be a good time to tap into the creative arts. Okay. Tapping into the spiritual arts is very important during this time, but also moving forward. Neptune is about the spiritual realm, which you can't see, tapping into your imagination, and also with it conjuncting Venus, the plane of money, luxuries, goods, love, partnerships. It'd be ideal for a lot of us to go within and connect with our self-worth, so that way we can create a deluxe existence, a deluxe full situations. Now, as I'm looking at the chart, Pluto is also in almost sextile to Venus and Neptune. And this could potentially be that our creativities and our ambition and our vision can transform our lives. And in the chart, Pluto is currently in the 6th house, which is the day-to-day routine. And remember, this chart is for the collective. This is not like your own personal chart. Pluto may be transiting a different house in your own personal chart, but for the collective, it's like, because it's in the 6th house in the sign of Capricorn, it's like the way that we structure our day-to-day routine is going to transition. It's going to go through a transformation. Okay. And with Venus and Neptune being in the 8th in Pisces, again, the 8th house is the house of transformation. So it's like it's lining up, right? It's like our dreams. Our dreams is what's gonna cause the transformation. That's what I'm envisioning with Neptune in Pisces in the 8th. With Venus in Pisces in the 8th, we are also like transforming the way we see our worth. Okay, what it means, what our worth means. It's going through a major transformation with it being in the 8th house. Now, the rest of these planets in Pisces are in the 9th house. So once we do that shadow work with Venus and Neptune in the 8th, in the 9th house, honey. The 9th house is the house of growth and expansion. And with the moon and the sun, as well as the North Node and Mercury being in the 9th house in Pisces, like we see the vision, we want to go, we do it, we expand. And remember, after this eclipse, the moon is going to be growing. So, yeah, it's we see it, and I feel like it's very important for us to use this energy to express ourselves, which is the sun, and to express how we feel, which is the sun conjunct the moon. Hence, new moon, solar eclipse, total solar eclipse. At that, that's very important for us. And we have the North Node in the 9th house, so that also is going to amplify these visions and that we have for ourselves as well. And keep in mind, because this eclipse is in Pisces, and because Pisces is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is currently in Aries, that a lot of people are going to be taking action. And a lot of people are going to be irritated by the people who won't take action. I thought I'd just throw that out there because I literally just got that just now. Also, within the chart, we have both Saturn and Mars in Aquarius. And Aquarius is about the conscious collective. Aquarius is the sign that's associated with the internet. And with Mars, it's like my focus is really more so on Mars in Aquarius in the 8th. So with Mars in Aquarius, I'm feeling like this eclipse is bringing out, exposing secrets, and they're going to use the internet to do anything that people really didn't want the public to know, or really didn't want the internet to know per se. It's it's going to be revealed because of Mars in Aquarius in the 8th. Remember, the 8th house is also connected to secrets. Okay, what is hidden is the house of the hidden. And Aquarius is the internet. So and it's because Saturn is okay. Saturn in Aquarius. Saturn is naturally the plane that rules Aquarius. It's the traditional ruler of Aquarius. So it's with Mars, it's getting this full go green light from Saturn to say, yeah, I'm about to expose this, that, and the third. And then Saturn's okay, bring it. Bring it. Yeah, so that's the vibe that I'm getting. It's a lot of exposure. And then also at the same time, it's not just all bad exposure or all embarrassing news, but I'm also seeing people's talents. It's people's talent is being exposed as well. And as Mars moves through the sign of Aquarius, and yeah, people are being exposed for their true situations and who they really are, because Mars is about who you really are. Like, Mars is the natural ruler of Aries, is the natural ruler of the first house. And the first house is who you are. Okay? Your rising sign is who you are, which is the first house. Okay? So yeah, like, that's what I'm picking up. Like, that's the vibe that I'm picking up from the chart as well. But also keep in mind Venus and Neptune. And I feel like because Neptune is in the 8th house, it's really like, and Neptune can create like all these veils. And it's like Aquarius energy is like unexpected. Like this unexpected. And keep in mind that Aquarius's other ruler, which is Uranus, is in Aries as well. So definitely like exposing the veil, like ripping off the veil, like tear it off. Okay, it's like, yeah, it's like whatever it is that people are trying to sweep under the rug, it's like Mars is going to tear that off. Mars is going to tear that off and expose it for what it is. Because it's at home in the 8th house. That's why. Mars, out of all the planets that are in the 8th house, which is Mars, Saturn, Neptune, and Venus, Mars is the only one at home in the 8th house. But Venus is the only one that's in detriment in the 8th. That's crazy. But then it's like Venus is the only one exalted in Pisces, and Neptune is the only plane in dignity in Pisces, and then Saturn is the only plane in dignity in Aquarius during this eclipse. And keep in mind that with eclipses, the energy lingers for 6 to 12 months. And things like start really unfolding. They could unfold right away, but usually things start unfolding like around the 3rd or 4th month after the eclipse. But like I said, it could happen earlier as well, even before the eclipse. So yeah, that is pretty much what I came on here to say. Happy eclipse season. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the channeled message and reading. Enjoy. So, show me what's going on with this Pisces solar eclipse happening April 8th, 2024. Show me what's going on with this Pisces solar eclipse coming up. All right, so what I'm being shown is a split. I'm seeing like a split in conscious perspectives. That's the download that I'm getting, like a split in your consciousness. I am seeing also is that a lot of people are going to be caught up in their own world. Pisces is a sign that rules multiple worlds. And because there's going to be a lot of planes transiting Pisces, this is the reason why, especially with the moon being there. as well as like Mercury going through Pisces as well. So yeah, there is a split in conscious perspectives. Like, it's like what I'm being shown is like the split up is because people are seeing the world differently. And I'm hearing that there is a lot of tension in the air, even right now, leading up to the eclipse, that there's a lot of tension in the air, a lot of pressure as well. People are under pressure. I'm being shown that people are seeking answers. People are seeking security. It's like they're hoping for it, but they can't quite grasp it. Okay? And also, I feel like I'm feeling like there's like this scammer energy. It's more like energetic scammer energy going on surrounding this eclipse. So what I'm going to say with that, keep your guard up. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to the vibrations. And practice trusting your intuition, okay, about people and about places. That's very important. So show me what else is going on with this Pisces solar eclipse coming up on April 8th, 2024. Show me what's going on. What is going on? I'm also seeing a lot of people are detoxing, and it's not just like a detox with food wise, but it's like an energetic detox. I'm seeing that there's gonna be like a lot of transformation, like leading up, even after this eclipse. There's going to be like this whole total transformation taking place. The vibe that it's getting me is like new look, new me. That's what I'm hearing. New look, new me. And I'm hearing like upgrades. Some people, because of this split, is going to be inherently upgraded. Okay? And also because of this split, some people are going to be inherently downgraded. Okay? It is what it is. This split concerning this eclipse is also going to make people aware. And we'll find that the networks, people's networks will be changing. People with this eclipse are going to be more focused on taking action on their dreams and ambition. And this is because although the eclipse is happening in the sign of Pisces, Pisces is ruled by the plane of Jupiter. And Jupiter is currently transiting the constellational sign of Aries. So of course, like, people are going to be taking action on their vision. And it makes sense. That's something else that is coming up during this transmission. These downloads is like And this is like, and then some people are not really wanting to take action. So this is what causes like the split in conscious perspective, okay, on how we see things from our mind's eye, you know. And then I'm also seeing it's gonna be very beneficial for people to start relying on themselves and forging their own paths and being a leader and using this eclipse energy to do it. That is what I'm hearing. That is what I'm envisioning. It's very beneficial. It's what soul is showing me. Okay, and then also getting into your creativity is also another thing that's going to be very beneficial, because again, Pisces is the sign of creativity. Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm getting as well. So show me what's going on with this Pisces solar eclipse happening April 8th, 2024. Show me what is going on with this eclipse in Pisces. So I'm seeing a vision of a crossroad. It's like a fork in the middle of the road. Some people, not most, but some, and this some is like, if I had to put a percentage on it, this sum is like 15%. 15% is at a crossroad. And what I'm being shown is you who are among the 15% have to make a decision. You have to make the decision to whether keep on going with the way things have always been, or to pivot in a different direction. And soul is saying that you have to make that decision for yourself. So it's going to be different for each one of you guys, depending on what you choose. I'm also seeing a lot of combativeness, and this is having to deal with the government, towards the government per se. Like I'm seeing like a lot of combativeness and people basically just taking their power back. Like literally, that's the vibe that I'm getting. Also with this eclipse, people's really out here taking their power back. They were literally using their words. It's like word magic, word power. And the crazy thing is, it's like this is already happening, but this eclipse is like it's going to amplify it even more. That is what soul is revealing to me. People are ready for a change. is what Slow is saying. The people are ready for a change. The people have had enough. I see war, but not like war as we know it, like as like, you know, like these different countries warring with each other, but it's more like the war is more like a supernatural war. People's powers are coming online, and supernatural war, even like in like spiritual battle, like hoodoo and voodoo battles and other types of spiritual art of the battles. This eclipse also, keep in mind that the North Node is also going to be highlighting this eclipse. And anywhere where the North Node is, it amplifies things. So this eclipse in Pisces is, even though Pisces is compassionate, but also it's like, because Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Jupiter is Aries, it's like people want to take action on their vision, but they also are willing to clean out house, to remove those who would attempt to stand in their way or who has been in their way, which is the government and other public entities. Yeah, that is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing like a transformation and a transition in the government and public officials as well. That's what Soul is revealing to me. Is that it's saying that the government as we know it is no more. And that, and this is going to sound cocky, but it's saying that there is a better government on the horizon, and that it's preparing these groups of people to take over for the benefit of the people. That is what I'm seeing. But in the midst of that, before we can even get to that part, there's tension, there's war, there's going to be a battle. And that is what I'm envisioning. But also on the flip side, there are people using their creativity to create a better world for themselves, to create a better reality for their self. And you know, like they're just tapping into their creative force, creating services surrounding their passions, creating products around their vision. So that is pretty much the messages that I am getting concerning this total solar eclipse in Pisces. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will talk to you on my next one. Bye.